please draw it. All of you please draw the figure correctly so that you can understand this thing. So I'll just erase the heading. Say this is the first point A and say this is the second point B. And I assume that in between point A and point B we are doing a river. I assume that in between point A and point B we are doing a river. Now in this case, how we can go is we are having 2 points. We cannot keep the instrument in between point A and point B as we are having a river. So we have to choose the 2 points for instrument station. In first case, let us keep the instrument very near to point A. In first case, let us keep the instrument very near to point A. So I choose this is as my first instrument station. I will name that instrument station is O1. I will name the instrument station which was very near to point A as O1. I have shown the 3 lines. One is exactly in A. Second one is on inclined upward and one which is inclined downward. The one which is inclined upward is my collimation line. The one which is inclined upward is my collimation line. One which is inclined downward is my true level line. Is my true level line, and the middle line is a just horizontal axis, or we can say a horizontal line. The middle one is the horizontal line. This was for the middle one. You can show these particular 3 lines by different colors also. The one which is inclined upward is my collimation line. The one which is inclined downward or which is almost can be called as a horizontal, which is my level line. And the one in between these two is my horizontal. The instrument is kept on O1. Staff is kept at point A and point B. Measuring staff is kept at point A and point B. After temporary adjustments, readings were taken. Those readings are A1 on staff A and B1 on staff B. Due to line of collimation at point A, it was A1. But if you look at towards the level line, I should get this particular reading. I should get this particular reading. So I will name the difference between the level line and collimation line as if my error E. I will name the vertical height between the collimation line and the level line as if my error, because the instrument is not in permanent adjustment, line of collimation is inclined upward. So whatever the difference is the level or it is my error E. Finished? So this is all about my case 1. So I will name this as the figure number 1. In first case, I have established 2 points. We require to find out the level difference between point A and point B. Point A and point B is separated by either a river, either a well. So here I have shown a river. Now to find out the level difference between point A and point B, we have to go for this reciprocal leveling. In the reciprocal leveling, in first case, we have to keep the instrument very near to point A. So I have chosen O1 as is my first point. After temporary adjustment, I have taken the staff readings. Respective staff readings at point A and at point B are at A it was A1 and here it was B1. But due to the line of collimation is inclined upward, we have occurred the error of E, which is nothing but the difference between the line of collimation and the level line. We have 3 lines: collimation line, level line, and the horizontal line. So we required the exact reading, which is B1 minus E. B1 minus E. But we have got it as B1, as instrument is not in permanent adjustment. So if you have finished with the first figure, drawing your first figure, I will go and I will draw the second figure. Please raise your hands or type yes in the chat box so that I'll go for the case number 2. Yes? Okay. I will take the, we will keep the staff station A and B constant. I won't disturb the staff stations. I will keep the staff stations constant. So say this is my A staff station and this is my staff station B, which was separated by a river, which was separated by a river body. This indication is the ground surface. Now here, as I said, we have to keep the instrument, the leveling instrument, at very near to both the stations. So in the first case, I have chosen point A, point O1, very near to point A. Now in second case, I will shift the instrument from very near to point A to very near to point B. So I will show a leveling instrument which is very near to point B and I will name it as O2. I will name it as O2. So again we are having 3 lines. The first one was a dotted line. Second one may be inclined downwards and third might be inclined upward. Names are almost same. First one, which is upward inclined, is collimation line. The one which is at lower level inclined is level line, which was our required line, and the in between these two we are having a horizontal on horizontal axis. So the figure is almost same. Draw the same figure. Don't make much more differences. Only thing I have changed was the instrument which was earlier in case 1 near to point A. I have changed and I have kept the very near to point B. So this is my case number 2. This is my case number 2. So all of you please draw both the figures correctly so that we'll go for the a very small derivations of a reciprocal. Yes, finished? Students? Yes. Shall I start with the explanation, students? If you have finished, Shivani, Shivanjali, Provisional 06, Aniket, Sharat, yes, finished? Towards the chat box, I can see some replies. So it was uh, 44 students in today's meeting. Why it was very much low? Why it was very much low? 44 is not, I'm not satisfied with the number of participants. Okay, so all of you have given me yes, as if you're replying. So let us start with the explanation of C. Now, here I will write first correct staff reading for first figure. Don't write anything. Let me first clear whatever the writing and then you can copy. Correct staff reading at point E. Now unmute yourself and tell me what will be the correct staff reading at point E and why. All of you or someone one by one unmute yourself and tell me the what will be the correct staff reading at point E. Yes. Students, can you hear me? Unmute yourself, someone, and tell me what will be the correct staff reading at point E. Yes. Okay, let me explain. Correct staff reading at point A is A1. Correct staff reading at point A is A1. Now you will say that the line of collimation is not exactly in a horizontal. It is inclined upward. So how you can say that it is A1? See, the instrument is kept very near to point A. So whatever the error is a negligible one. So we can neglect that particular error and let us take whatever the reading we have got is the correct staff reading. Okay, so A1 will become my correct staff reading. Okay, next, correct staff reading at the point B. Here, what will be the correct staff reading? The observed reading was B1, observed reading was B1, and the error occurred is this much. So the required reading is this much only. The correct staff reading will be B1 minus E. B1 minus E. Where E is the error. Where E is the error. So let us find out the true difference of level for case 1. True difference of level for case 1. So can you tell me what will be the true level difference if we focus on the correct staff reading at point A and correct staff reading at point B? It will be, difference will be the staff reading at A minus staff reading at point B. Okay, staff reading at point A minus staff reading at point B. So I will write correct staff reading at point A is A1. I will take it is small a1 minus correct staff reading at point B will be B1 minus E. This is, I will say that equation 1. This is, I will say, the equation number 1. Now here we have completed the first case. For the second case, on the same line, I will take step number 2. Correct staff reading I will take the same step. Correct staff reading at point B was B2. Sorry, I have not written over here. Say this is B2 and say this is A2. The staff reading at respective points. At point A it was A2 and at point B it was. So correct staff reading for at point A was B2 and at point A it was correct staff reading at point A will be on the same line. This will become the error E. This was my error E. So on the same line, A1 minus E. Sorry, A2 minus E. A2 minus. These are the true staff readings. So let us find out the difference between the correct staff reading at point A minus correct staff reading at point B. Level difference will be correct staff reading at point A minus correct staff reading at point B. Now, name this equation as equation number 2. Let us take it as Roman 2. So please focus on the equation number 1 and equation number 2 and compare both the equations. Compare both the equations. Here I will take H as the level difference. H is equal to A1 minus B1 minus E. And here also the level difference for the at the place of level difference, I will name the level difference as H. Okay. So when we compare, or we will simplify it by adding equation 1 and equation 2. Adding the equation 1 and equation 2. Tell me what will be the simplified equation when I add equation number 1 and equation number 2. First one is H is equal to A1 minus in bracket B1 minus E. This was the first equation. And second equation will be H A2 minus E plus A2 minus E minus B2. Let us open up the bracket. I have taken the two equations, equation number 1, equation number 2, on both the sides. So it was H. So 2H will be equal to A1 minus B1 plus E plus A2 minus E minus B2. What I have done, I have just simplified the equation by opening the bracket. So you can see that positive E and negative E will get cancelled. The remaining terms are A1 minus B1. So I will keep one bracket over here. And in the second bracket, A2 minus B2. And I will just divide the whole equation by 2. Where H is true level difference. So you can see that when we have completed or simplifying this particular equation, this error will get nullified or it gets cancelled, and we will get the required result, which is A1 is the reading at point A, B1 are the reading at point B. Case 1. Case 2, A2 is the reading at point A and B2 is the reading at point B. This means that still if we are having the error in line of collimation, we can get the required result if this is the situation. What is the situation? Here I have occurred a river in between point A and point B. My aim is to find out the level difference. If we go by using the backside and foresighting principle, we cannot keep the instrument midway between point A and point B. So we have chosen the reciprocal leveling. In reciprocal leveling, I have created the two cases. In first case, instrument is kept very near to point A as O1. I have took the readings. Then instrument shifted to the second star station, which is O2. In this case, the positions of A and B have not changed. Positions are constant. What I have changed is the instrument station O1 to instrument station O2. And hence, we can prove that by using the reciprocal leveling, though your instrument is not in permanent adjustment or line of collimation might be inclined upward or downward, we can still get the required level difference by just taking the difference of two readings for case 1 plus difference of second two readings, and just subtract it by 2, you will get the required. So all of you please draw the figure. You have already drawn the figure. Just add some steps and reach at the required equation, which is H is equal to A1 minus B1 minus plus A2 minus. Highlight it by using some colorful charts. Okay. So here I have completed the today's topic of reciprocal leveling. But as we are having some numericals on reciprocal leveling, so I would like to go for the reciprocal leveling numerical. Once you have understood that, once we clear all of our queries or questions regarding this particular topic. Okay, finish it up and